And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We bring you the second match. Actually, second, third, fourth. They're not going in order. But we're going into the Old School Championship Tournament, the 6th version of this. And our match today, we are going with BlackPalden530 against Dummy4.4. BlackPalden530 is a Raw, while Dummy4.4 is one of two knights in the Old School Society. But we will start, we're going to start in the second turn. Dummy4.4 played Darkhold to take out Fairy Tale Sleeper. Looks like Paladin was trying to get a little bit of an edge early on. You gotta be careful. Oh, but it looks like we have another special surprise. His Paladinium Oracle Mahad was just special summoned upon draw. And Dummy's ready with compulsory evacuation device. The good thing is, Dummy Paladin can still play a card. He chooses his Breaker the Magical Warrior with 1900 attack points. And he's going to direct attack, and let's see what happens. Will Dummy be ready? And he is. He has a Battle Fader up and ready. Battle Fader is a card which, when your opponent's monster declares direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand and end the battle phase. But if it's special summoned with this effect, banish it when it leaves the field. And it quickly leaves the field as Raza the Storm Monarch is tribute summoned. He's going to send one of Paladin's magical trap cards back to the top of his hand. Paladin's ready for Monarch with Book of Moon. One card face down, one monster, one face down. Breaker's going to use his magical ability and destroy that face down. And it is... Oh, Dummy's ready for it. Phoenix Wind Blast. Discard one card to target one card your opponent controls. Return that target to the top of the deck. And now the Monarch will be flipped back up, and he's going to start an attack. And Fairy Box is activated. Bless you. Fairy Box will be a very useful card. It's a continuous card, which when an opponent monster declares an attack, toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, you get a free monster destroyed. And this can be good for a defense, but it will quickly drain your life points. And the Storm Monarch is replaced by another Storm Monarch, bringing that Fairy Box back to the hand. And Paladin's back down to 4,300 life points with no monsters on the field. He'll set one more card face down, and Dummy's going to keep on coming. Main phase 1. Dummy 4.4 still has 8,000. BlackPalden still has 4,300. Twin Twisters is activated. And let's see if he can activate any of those cards. Nope. Fairy Box and Call the Haunted are in the grave now. Actually, that's not Call, that's... Ooh. Eternal Nightmares. He draws. Paladin put one card face down. And Dummy takes the first game. Paladin 0. Dummy 4.4. Still at all his life points. Now we're going to go into game 2. Let's see if any sighting happened, and we'll see how Dummy will fare. Dummy will start off the duel this time. Shard agreed, one card face down, and Blackwing Chris the Crack of Dawn, 1900 attack points. Once a turn, this card cannot be destroyed by spell or trap effects. Paladin defends his post with a skilled Dark Magician. Dummy 4.4 is no one to be argued with. There's a reason why he is one of two Old School Knights. The Crack of Dawn and Magician cancel each other out, and it's Paladin's turn. He'll put one card face down, and that'll be it. But now it's Dummy's turn, and he can activate his Shard of Greed. Send that to the graveyard after 2 turns, and he gets to draw 2 cards. Handy if you can afford it. Insta-fusion and Thousand Eyes Restrict is placed into defense mode. He will absorb the face down. But will he be able... what will he do now? He'll tribute for Raz. Oh yes. But because Palden didn't have any cards, he was forced to put his own spell or trap on the top of his deck. With the right opportunity, this could be the opening that Palden's looking for. Palden puts one card face down and summons Breaker the Magical Warrior. Evacuatory Compulsory Device was just used on Breaker, and that's the end of the game. End of the turn. Dummy activates Pod Duality. Cards revealed are Bottomless, Solemn Strike, and Kaiser Vorse Raider. Let's see which one he chooses. He'll probably choose a spell. A spell out of all the bunches. Nope, he'll choose Kaiser Vorse Raider, and that card is added to his hand. But, because of Pod Duality, he cannot special summon. Oh, this is interesting. He uses the Storm Monarch as a tribute for Kaiser Vorse Raider. And that face down Ordeal the Traveler cannot be used. Clear field, Kaiser Vorse Raider direct attacks. Now it's a curious decision. Why would he choose to tribute a stronger monster? Now Breaker is on the field. He's gonna battle. He's gonna cancel out Kaiser. Dummy now has only 2 cards in his hand. Let's see what can happen now. Chris the Black of Dawn comes back out, his second one, and Fiendish Chain is there to stop him. It looks like that was a front. Ooh, Dark Smog. 2,700 attack points, 7 card monster. This does not look good for Palden. The Palden has 5 cards in his hand. Hopefully he can use one. Activates Supply Squad. Puts on Mila Temporal Magician. And it's battle phase time. And Mila is sent to the graveyard. But Palden can draw 1 card. He's on his last 100 life points. Let's see if he draws something that can change the game. And maybe he did. There's maybe a Fader in there. Magician Valkyria is in attack mode. Its Solemn Warning is activated. Valkyria will go to the graveyard. And he doesn't play any other cards. Smog will attack. And the game and the third 20 duel goes to Dummy4.4, and he will advance into round 2. Thank you for listening, and we hope you continue to keep dueling. Or, in the name of Yamayuki, it's time to do.